and Steve are gonna do bits and have some fun. Dynamic banter. Honking horns and ringing bells and making good. Dynamic banter. Don't forget the history roast on Dynamic banter.
You ended it with the music?
Yeah, I tried.
That's great.
I tried, but I wasn't really in it.
The show.
What's up, Mike?
What?
Good to see you, buddy. What?
Hi.
How you doing, man?
I'm good. I feel like I'm in a perpetual state of being tired, but that's not interesting to talk about. So I'm gonna pretend.
Listen, man,
something else is going on.
This is your show too.
Yes.
You say whatever the fuck you want, son.
I don't think if I was listening to a podcast, I don't think I would want to listen to somebody talk about how they're tired.
I guess that's true, but I'd say at this point we have a nice group of fine folks listening here that are like, you know, maybe care a little bit about how we're doing IRL.
I'll say this, maybe sometimes it'll start slow. We've had so many episodes start kind of slow, talking about being tired. Mm-hmm. And then by the end of it, something zany happens. And we don't have to worry about that because it's like skyrocketing into the future. What would you do if one of your friends just randomly skyrocketed into the future? So I had a show last night, and it was in Redondo Beach. Thank you. I didn't expect you guys to...
They never cheer for me. They never cheer for anything I've ever said.
You really gotta earn it. You really have to ask a friend about their opinion about Redondo Beach for them to go on.
They just love you more than they love me.
So you grew up in this part of the country.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Redondo Beach?
I don't know anything about Redondo Beach. I know it's right along the coast. Probably going, what are we going, south?
What was the main thing that I said that tipped you off?
That it was in the coast? Did you say it was on the coast?
It's called Redondo Beach.
Because it's called Redondo Beach?
Yeah.
Well, I guess, I mean, I know that if I kept going south and headed towards San Diego, sorta.
Yeah.
Or if I just took the coast. If I took the PCH.
Is it south? I honestly don't.
I think it is.
That makes sense.
I've been to Long Beach.
Yes.
Is that near Redondo?
I think it's near it.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's because it's like a rich boy beach town, but also it's like there are giant looming factories in the background.
Oh, interesting.
So it's like, you know how at Disney Place they will make a set to cover up like an air conditioner?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's kind of how Redondo Beach feels to me.
That's so funny. I love that.
Yeah, I just put two and two together.
So it's like an industrial town, but it's also rich.
But it's painted real nice.
And so, because there are industrial towns in all over, obviously, but in...
Let's cut to one. Coming to you live from
Mid Factory, I guess. Dude.
We can't wake him up. We can't wake him up. You gotta hear it and you gotta not laugh at all.
Oh, God, I can't.
So gotta watch the video podcast
Dude, it's
this week.
so good. Can we tell people what's happening, or you'd rather they see it?
I mean, we can tell you what's happening, but it's not gonna be any good unless you see it.
Dude.
There's a microphone by a big, sleeping, beautiful dog that kind of looks like a Muppet, and every time he snores, we're gonna hit the roll and we're gonna go into the down in your bear.
Dude, that's a boy right there. Big boy. You can see him on the Dynamic Banter story that happened yesterday.
Yes.
It might still be up.
Yes, his name is Simon. He's very good. We're dog sitting for a dog named Simon and a friend named Mike. And he's just the best to have around. He's a big cuddle bug. And he
Just
looks like
adorable.
a Volkswagen.
Adorable.
Giant
Like,
pit bull, giant head.
someone took like a wild boar and put a dog head on it.
Yeah. He looks like if John Goodman did the voice for Puma.
But John Goodman from the Roseanne days.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude. Dude.
And he really does struggle to breathe because of all the fat around his neck.
I mean, but he's just the best boy I've ever done. Look.
And I'd like to take a minute to be serious right now.
This boy is so well behaved and like is a fine example of a good boy.
And he loves you guys.
Oh,
he got a boner for Kevin.
He got a
Remember
boner
that?
for Kevin yesterday. He was pushing lipstick for that little boy.
Simon was push pop up top for Kevin.
But I love that boy. Good
Dude,
boy.
also,
That
this
boy's
is
chill.
normally red for the show, but it's going to stay on rainbow for Pride.
Wow, Mike.
I just want to be one of the brands that says Happy Pride.
Dude, all those letters from all those people we get in the mail that say Mike doesn't like LGBTQ plus.
And that's all of the
wrong.
letters. 100%
They're
of
wrong.
the letters.
I'm gonna say right now that they're wrong.
Yes.
Mike.
Uh-huh.
You were so okay. So let's talk. Let's get the Redondo Beach thing out of the way because I want to.
Yeah, that was just a conversation starter. So it's a very pretty place.
But there was something I wanted to add to like the industrial look of things.
Oh,
Like
okay.
there's some towns that have like have you ever been to Dockweiler?
No.
It's like a beach.
Big boots that girls
Big
wear.
boots. Yeah, Dockweiler.
And they always complain about how they hurt for so long until they're good.
Dr. Weiler boots. No, it's Dockweiler, and it's like it's like one of the only beaches in LA that you can have a bonfire on
Okay.
the beach because they have these like metal drums, and you can like rent them.
It's safe.
But it's like and it's a beautiful beach, but like literally like if you face the ocean, you're seeing the ocean, it's beautiful, it's wonderful. You turn the other way, 360 would come back. You turn 180
Yeah.
and you look directly behind you, there is like the most disgusting industrial giant factory pipes. And
Do you know where-
You've been there, Kevin?
Yeah, we call it the cloud machine.
The cloud
Makes
machine?
cloud.
Yeah. So you've been to Dockweiler.
Yeah.
Is that like Morro Bay area?
It's here. It's LA.
Oh. Dude, there is, in Morro Bay, there's a huge shut down, like decommissioned power plant right on the water.
Yeah.
And it looks like menacing as fuck.
Like a nightmare, like villain fortress.
Yeah, but also like really like simplistic. Like
Yeah.
somebody drew it for like
Like a cartoon?
Yeah, like Pappy drew it. But it's so
Dude.
fucking, it's cool as fuck.
So, but what you're saying about Redondo Beach is that they've made that look nice. The fact that they have these big industrial things.
yeah, it's
they
like a
put
beautiful,
money
I think
into
it's like a
making
wealthy town.
So,
like it's
yeah.
a town you would go for brunch.
So that's the difference between like an industrial town where they don't put money into the aesthetics.
Yeah.
And an industrial town where they put money
Yeah.
into the aesthetics.
Dude, if you got a coal burning plant in your town, paint it up.
Yeah, like give it like
Put eyelashes
you know
on
what?
it.
For Pride Month, color all the things different rainbow colors.
Yeah. Something tells me the people in the coal factory.
Probably don't want that. Why do they give a fuck? Like it matters at all to them what the color of the goddamn thing is.
I wonder how many people would openly
Reject.
Reject having a rainbow colored dirty coal burning.
We want to be represented. Yeah, it's like
That's like-
having the dump have
That,
like
you know what's interesting is that's like a government move.
it's a total government.
That's
move.
like
a city move.
Like let's paint this to make it appear better, but it's
Yeah.
the same as it's always been.
there's like a town meeting, and they're like all these
What if we
grumpy
painted
fucks.
What if we painted it gay? Would people
Yeah.
still not want it to pollute the
There's one nice lady that's in the committee that goes up to the podium and goes, ladies and gentlemen, to review, I think we need to have more
I'd like to read the minutes.
representation. I think we need more representation in this town. LGBTQ plus people of color. We need more representation in this town.
And then there's mumbling, and then one guy in the back was like, "We can paint the factory."
What if we painted the dump rainbow colors? What if every hill on the dump was a different spray painted rainbow color?
What if we paint the ground with toxic paint?
What
but
about
it looks really
the sign
pretty?
that says the dump is
Yeah.
just a rainbow?
And then July 1st,
yeah,
completely back to normal.
gone,
Yeah.
back to America.
Paint it grass
Let's
color.
bring it back to what matters most: those colors on the flag. I ain't talking about them damn Lucky Charms.
Do they paint it red, white, and blue for the rest of the year?
Yeah,
Toxic paint.
the dump is gonna be American from here on out.
The dump is American. Anyway,
Drain the dump.
also people who don't have that accent say those things as well.
No, totally. But it's funnier that way. It's a cartoon. But I will say that it's fun. It's fun when you see people try, but it's not good.
There he goes. There he goes. Let's play him out. He's slowly floating through the ceiling.
Just like that.
Bye, Simon.
Damn, that puppy's going in the void. That puppy's taking a journey.
He just wants to hang out. That's his whole
He just wants to
thing.
hang out and be loved and scritched.
They're pack animals, you know. I want to sleep while my friends are talking.
Dude, totally. Don't you love it? Do you find a comfort in that? There's some people who find a comfort in it.
I do. It's nice, dude. Zoya says whenever we dog sit for someone, it makes her not want a dog, even though they're fun to hang out with. It's a lot.
Right.
You have to do a lot. You
Yeah.
know? But every time,
She's
I'm like,
right.
there's always someone excited about when you come home.
Mm-hmm.
There's always someone being like, fucking, you're back. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Let's go sit down.
I know. I love it, right? Let's go sit down for as long as you want to be sat for.
Yeah. Or let's go walk around the neighborhood
And-
and smell everything.
I'd love it.
We could legitimately go walk around the neighborhood and smell everything in the neighborhood.
Everything you want.
If you want.
If you want.
Or we could just sit down forever
And have chips.
and we can watch each other eat.
This fucking car won't turn over. I can't start the car. I can't start the car. The car won't start. I can't start the car. I can't start the car. The car won't start. Can't start the car. The car won't start. Can't start the car. Can't start the car. Let's try again. Let's try again. Have one more again. I can't start the car. The engine's rumbling. It's not making enough of a groove to make the motherfucker move. Engine's rumbling.
Dude, we could be a band.
Yeah.
And that it would just be that.
Yeah.
And it's so special. You can't
Yeah.
recreate that.
Yeah.
I think we should like only release our music in like Iceland or something like
Dude,
that.
we should submit for
Who
the.
is the musicians with the dog?
Let's submit for the grant. What's the show called? The big
Rock and
Grant-
Roll Hall of Fame.
No, there's like a European, like Eurovision.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. And we can never recreate it. And
Yeah.
Simon's just there like,
We have
are all
Simon
these people
in
gonna
that
scratch me or
chair,
not?
like in Iceland,
and we're
in the
podcasting.
middle. Yeah, the table's there.
Like it's part of the band that we talk about. Like
Yeah.
we're talking about Redondo Beach in Iceland.
Yeah.
And painting stuff.
We're in a big, beautiful field, and like I have my shoes off, and my backpack's here.
And there's tall wind.
There's like a
tall
couple
grass.
other things for no reason, like the little fridge is there.
This couch.
Yeah,
Kevin's there.
Kevin's there.
The 3 cameras in the middle of the field. That's actually kind of beautiful and fun.
People would love it.
That's
Imagine
like if Polyphonic Spree was 2 people and had a podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has anybody put a dog up on stage with a microphone, you think, in a live show before?
Sure, Spuds Mackenzie used to go on tour.
That's right. He'd do Kiss
He'd
covers.
crack beers. He'd fucking shotgun beers. And he's dead now. There's no way Spuds Mackenzie is alive.
Absolutely not.
Right?
Absolutely not.
Do you know, Simon? Okay.
Let's see what's up with Spuds. Let's go to Spuds Mackenzie's Wikipedia.
Spuds Mackenzie, R.I.P. when?
So Spuds Mackenzie, is a fictional dog.
No, he's a real dog.
Well, but Spuds Mackenzie, the character,
he was like
fictional.
right, the mascot of Budweiser,
right?
Bud Heavy.
It was a bull terrier,
yes.
which are real cute looking dogs. They got that big thick nose.
They look like a pencil eraser.
Exactly. And it was used for an extensive advertising campaign marketing Bud Light beer in the 1980s.
No dog from the 80s is alive, yeah?
What do you think, buddy? Let's get to Simon. Get Simon's
He's in
thoughts.
space. He just was slowly floating around space. And he can't. If he woke up, he'd be like, "Whoa, what's the? She's gonna scratch me up here."
I could see Ryan taking a photoshopped image of just Simon's head and then wiggling it when the snore happens in the sound file. You know, like for the TikTok. You know what I'm talking about? Like it's super close up. So the dog. So Spuds Mackenzie first showed up. At a Bud Light Super Bowl ad in 1987.
Okay.
And the idea for Spuds Mackenzie came from a 23-year-old art director named John Moore. Dude, this guy was
I got an idea.
chugging brewskis. He fucking loves brews.
There's only one, and what do you love more than brews? Oh, fuck, dude. I hadn't even thought of that. My dog.
Dude, one time I put a Hawaiian shirt on my dog.
And we fed him beer fucking all night, dude. And let me tell you, there's nothing chiller than a dog that goes to sleep for 38 hours.
Dude, that's the vibe I'm trying to go for.
And when we got back from the vet, I said, "You are the absolute chillest dog I ever seen in my life." But you're not driving.
Dude.
The little fist bump.
The dog, this is crazy.
Was there like Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen where there's like 14 Spuds Mackenzies?
Spuds Mackenzie was portrayed by a female bull terrier.
Oh, Spuds is a girl
Spuds
name.
is a girl named Honey Tree Evil Eye.
Dude, that's like what they name bulls in the pro bull riding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like when the horse races. Grandpa's delicate foot is coming around the edge and we've got Honey Tree Evil Eye coming out the hedge. John's shaky leg is coming around the corner.
John's shaky leg. They're all candle scents.
Mama's truck is coming around the corner there with...
And around the bend, it's Mama's truck.
Yeah. And we got Lunchbox PB&J coming around the corner now, and he's looking good.
Damn.
Melted candles on the end there. He's coming up quick.
Sleepy melted candles around the outside.
Sleepy baby's coming around the edge, and she's looking fine.
Do you miss bagged lunch? Did you have that? Did your
I
mom
love
make
the
you
bagged
lunch?
lunch, yeah.
What did your mom normally put in your lunch?
Well, we definitely have a PB&J in there. Anything else was like, get it out. You know what? There was something about my childhood taste that prevented me from finding any appetizing or enjoyment out of like some kind of sandwich with mayonnaise in it.
Gross.
Right?
I don't understand
For some reason.
White people love mayonnaise thing.
I like mayonnaise.
I don't like mayonnaise, and I'll say it to mayonnaise's face. If mayonnaise was here right now, I would open it up. And I would plug my nose and I would throw up in it small.
It's very...
And then I'd screw it back on and I'd put it back in the store to serve as a punishment for the next person who thought mayonnaise was good. Fuck mayonnaise in my ass.
I'm warning you.
I know. I didn't mean to, Ringo, I didn't mean to fly off the edge. I also want to say your NFTs are trash. And I hate mayonnaise.
Dude, here's the thing.
No one's going to tell Ringo his NFTs are trash.
Dude. How could no one be like, don't do this?
Who's going to say no to Ringo? He's so positive.
It's going to crash and burn. It's going to crash and burn.
Everybody wants Ringo to be happy. Everyone wants Ringo to live forever. That's fine. Just don't put out trash. Don't put out trash.
You know what's the weirdest thing to me about it is that someone went to Ringo and was like, look.
You know how to make
you
an extra $1 billion?
Yeah, you want to make like a lot of money probably for doing nothing.
Peace and love.
Absolutely.
Peace and love is code for dollars and cents.
Yeah.
Peace and love.
More peace and love.
Peace and love. I have peace and love. You need to give it to me.
This, my friend Peace and my friend Love have something to say.
Oh, what's this? It's Ringo's checkbook. What do I write here in the blank section? Well, peace and love. Welcome back to Ringo's checkbook.
Dude, yeah, mayo is very divisive.
It's gross. I think it's gross. Like, I was the only place I remember even seeing it in like a super casual setting was like tuna fish every once in a while. Tuna fish sandwich has mayonnaise, and admittedly, I like that. I never knew that was mayonnaise, and as soon as I did, I was off tuna fish forever, and I would just eat the tuna fish like out of the can, tiny bones and all. And which is not good. Don't do that. Should go on the record.
Bones. They're soft.
They hurt so bad. Fish bones hurt so bad. Anyway, and then like Wendy's, I love Wendy's, and they put mayonnaise on their stuff, and I'm always like, hey man, please don't let it touch my shit.
Yeah,
because it's like sandwich glue.
It's like it disgusts you.
I really don't like it a lot.
I get it. It's not a pleasing looking thing.
No.
It's not pleasing at all.
I don't like it. I bet if you put a bucket of mayonnaise in front of Simon, he would eat it before he formed an opinion about it.
Like, you know those cats that you show them something and they go,
yeah.
That's what he would do.
Dude, I have so many of those saved.
Those are so
You know how valuable a save is? We would be the most popular podcast in the world if one of you saved our reels. And I have multiple cats throwing up. Because their eyes get looking gigantic. It's like the first time, every time a cat throws up, it's like the first time that's ever happened for any cat.
Like, yeah, their whole body goes up. Yeah.
It's really, dude, do you remember back in the day, the Ghostbusters, what was it? What was the cartoon called? The Real Ghostbusters? Do you remember their action figures?
Yeah.
Because I've still never seen anything. I'm not really up on toys now, I guess. But they were regular, like, Ghostbusters. They looked like cartoon that you could hold. It was very cool. And then you squeeze their legs together, and they did, like,
they get scared
version. So their little eyes would bug out,
or their head,
and their jaw would like unhinge, and their tongue would pop out. But you would never know, just like resting state of the figure,
right?
And that's what you have to look that up. And that's
so
what
cool.
Cats look like,
dude.
When they throw up.
1,000,000,000%, dude. Holy shit, that's the greatest.
Yeah, comparison.
You'd have to know that. To get it,
well, use the internet and fucking look it up. Do a little bit of work. I think it's worth it,
dude. Especially the Egon one. Do you remember the Egon one?
Yeah, that's the one I had.
Would go up,
yeah,
and his whole neck would pop out of his body. And his like tongue would come out.
Yeah.
Dude,
I loved them.
So good.
And then the cool thing about the Ghostbusters, this is why we all grew up fucking obsessed, especially like our whatever. They also had like people characters. Yeah. Like there was like an old woman that you could buy, and she was like either possessed or scared as fuck or whatever.
Possessed.
Yeah.
She's Granny Gross.
That's cool.
And and she looks just like a sweet old lady. But you pull the head up and an entire jaw unhinged from her body. And then a fucking tongue was there. It was like, dude, what the fuck?
Dude, I had this Ghostbusters toy that was like just a ghoul, kind of looked like Simon, but like a purple ghoul with spikes. And
big
it
eyeball?
had a wheel, like a motorcycle wheel in it.
Oh, yeah.
And then it had a little ripcord that it would spin the wheel and you put it down.
And you would take off.
And you're supposed to do it in the dark because it has glow in the dark eyes.
Yeah.
And it shot fucking sparks out of the mouth.
Yeah.
That was the kind of toys we had. And that's cool as shit.
Those spark toys.
Yeah.
The wind up little dragon and the sparks would come out of its mouth.
And it hurt if you touched it at the wrong time.
Dude, I would always put my finger up to it. Always.
That's what a kid. That's why you don't give kids Flint or whatever the fuck it's
totally
called.
Flint.
Because I remember legitimately trying to start fires on the carpet.
Yeah. Like, what can I? Yeah, exactly.
Why would you have given me this? If you didn't want me to try to start fires,
Dude, the best
I
one.
put other figures in the mouth. And fucking
Dude, absolutely. Roll up a piece of paper and stick it into the mouth. Dude,
ghosts are always eating fire.
there was one from the Darkwing Duck. I've talked about this. It's from the Darkwing Duck cartoon, and it is like this villain called like Live Wire or something like that, or like Megavolt or something.
Megavolt.
And he was a rat with like a plug on his head, like an electric plug, and he was like electrified. And I loved that character, but the toy had one of those fucking sparker things that would shoot sparks, but you activated it by lighting it like a lighter, dude. The back of his backpack, dude, for real, had 2 like wheels that you like did that like a fucking lighter.
Yeah.
And it was like, here's basically a child's lighter.
It's cool as shit, though.
It was so fucking
like
cool.
being 30 or 40 and designing toys for the kids. It wasn't safe or smart, but it is cool as fuck.
Oh yeah.
It does. Those things live in separate houses sometimes.
Anyway, Spuds Mackenzie got hit by a car in 1987.
God, you hate
so
to hear it.
Let's do. I figured it's been a while since we've done like a bunch of history roads in a row, and
Yeah.
we do like 2 or 3, and people send in a ton of shit. So I'd say let's just jump right into the ads, and then let's just fucking coast into those history roads.
Can
How
I
about
say
it?
something? Because we're kind of on a roll. I want
Absolutely.
to say 2 important things before the ad. One, tonight, as you're listening to this, is Surrounded. It's this month's Surrounded. So come to the Hollywood Improv. It's going to be the fucking best time, as it is every single month.
It's so good.
Thank you, Steve. Early show at 7, late show at 9:45. Listen, this exclusive offer, if you could hear my voice right now, if there's room, you could stay from the early show through the late show if you want to come for both. So do that. There should still be tickets on improv.com. If not, all the bio sections of all the things that I have my direct.me link. And this is also very exciting.
It is, dude.
Well, aside from that, that's very exciting. But
Oh yeah.
Byron told me that starting at either midnight tonight, has to be midnight tonight, Thursday. So today, as you're listening to this,
it'll
Friday,
be available.
you can now pre-order what will be the first Dynamic Banter vinyl best of
Oh
record.
shit.
Sorry, hit me. Okay, thanks, bud. Kind of left me high and dry, Simon. I scratched you all day and you couldn't. Thank you. So what this is will be carefully curated, the best bits from like, I think episodes like 1 through 10.
From the first 10 episodes, yeah.
We got Alan Faustino on the art, which has been amazing. And then Byron obviously helped us cut it up and lay it out. And we went back and forth so many times. And it's just going to be awesome to have. And we've been excited to make this for a long time and try to keep it a secret. But now there's going to be, I think we're going to do 300. The pre-order starts now. You won't get them for like months because
You'll
they take a
probably
long
forget
time to
about
make.
it.
You'll probably forget about it, and then it'll just show up.
It'll be a great surprise.
You might not even want it by the time
Right.
it comes out.
You might hate us by the time it comes out.
It's true. It's 100%. And that's always a possibility. But we also
Always.
said the same thing 6 years ago. And look at us now.
Look at that boy's little tongue hanging out.
He just has a
Are you
little,
kidding me, man?
like somebody trying to hide gum from a teacher.
I just can't even with this boy.
You got a little bit of tongue in
This
that man.
boy is just everything you need in life.
So anyway, if you're interested in the vinyl record, please go pre-order it and guarantee your spot to get one. And then we
very
have
exciting.
whatever's left over from the Cloverfield shirt, the John Ryan shirt, and maybe there's one more. But all that stuff is available right now in the store, dynamicbanter.clothing.
Also, don't think we're dumb. We've seen your guys wearing Cloverfield shirts, and we love the pictures you've sent us so far. You've tagged us in. You guys look great, hot and sexy.
Yes.
Just like we like it. So anytime you guys want to take pictures of your hot selves wearing our merch, we will always love to see it.
Yeah.
It gives us a nice little heartwarming tingle.
And how do you know if you're sexy or not? Look down. Are you wearing a shirt that says John Ryan?
Or Cloverfields?
Yes, answer is
The
yes.
answer's yes.
Doesn't matter what your face looks like.
All right, let's jump into these dang ads, all right?
Yes. That's a little bit of that Neil Gauche.
Ghosh. Ghostbusters. Guys, I want to thank HeadGum. I want to thank the sponsors. I want to thank you guys for checking out the sponsors, utilizing our promo codes whenever you find this applicable to your interests, relevant to your interests. I got that.
It's like I co-host a podcast with the terms and services.
where they just switch off the terms and services. I don't know what that's like. I would hate that. But listen, Mike, Squarespace is one of our longest standing sponsors on the show.
Yes.
And rightfully so, because Squarespace is there for you if you want to build a website, you want to advertise your stuff, you just want a website, you want something out there called jamie.com. I don't know, maybe that's taken already.
There's no way Jamie.com
no
is
way.
not taken.
No way.
What about jamie.com.com?
jamieseggs.com. It's a whole journey.
You sell your own eggs.
You sell your own eggs.
It's just an option
For
though.
once.
We're not saying to do that, especially if we're not allowed
No,
to.
but you can do whatever you want, really, under the terms of
Service.
good person
Yeah.
stuff and services.
Sure.
And Mike Falzone has a Squarespace website.
You're absolutely right. People are always asking me about my dates, and I get to say, go to MikeFalzone.com. It's literally on the front page, and it just makes it easy. No matter how many social media accounts you have, and we won't say any of them by name because it's not cool with the terms and services. But I will say it's important to have a one-stop shop for all your stuff, especially if you make stuff. You can have an online portfolio to help you get more jobs, and it's really good to have something that you own that's yours. So you could do that very easily and make it look real good with no knowledge of like any kind of coding or whatever with Squarespace.
Yeah, Mike's right, and none of that was wrong, actually. So if you go to
I know two things about what you just said.
And he was right. And if you go to squarespace.com, you're going to get that free trial. And when you're ready to launch, you use our special code, squarespace.com/banter, and you're going to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. That's squarespace.com for that free trial. And when you're ready to make that website live and alive and baby, yeah, you go to squarespace.com/banter. You're going to get 10% off your first purchase of that website or domain. Thank you so much, Squarespace, from the bottom of it.
Was there like a girl coughing in the Are these new? Are any of these new?
Those
I haven't heard that beat.
Those are the noises that happen in the Dynamic Banter song.
That's nice.
Isn't that awesome?
Man, what a fun time we have with these
I
buttons.
know, I love it. Guys, and you know what else we love? Feels. Feels is a better way to feel better. Their premium CBD is going to keep your head clear and help you feel your best. And CBD has been proven to greatly reduce anxiety, pain, and sleeplessness. And look, navigating that world of CBD can be complicated. It's like, what the heck even is it? Well, at Feels, they make the process as simple as possible so you can start feeling better sooner.
Sooner.
But guys, I used Feels the other night because I woke up in the middle of the night and I was having night terrors.
What was it? There must have been something astrological about the other night.
Maybe the moon was angry, or maybe the moon was a pizza pie.
It might have been a pizza pie the other night because
Yeah.
I also woke up and I had a bad night. I
Yeah.
had like an anxiety-ridden night, but you know what I have on my nightstand? So I had that little dropper of Feels.
Yeah.
Whenever I need a little extra boost,
Right
whenever
there
I
on the
need a
nightstand.
full tank of sleep, drop some of those under my tongue, and it's fast acting, and it really it kind of ensures a deeper sleep. I remember taking it the other night, and I had dreams. I had like very vivid dreams that I remembered when I woke up, and I very rarely get that deep of a sleep. So it's become a more regular part of my like staying asleep cycle.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's just actually helpful.
Yes.
and that's like the bottom line. Like
Yeah.
I totally couldn't go back to sleep this like particular night. I felt awful for some reason, and I took some feels, and I like just kind of sat on my couch and like opened up the window and got some fresh air. It was like 3 a.m. or something, and like half an hour later I was like sleeping like a baby.
That's beautiful, man.
I was calm, and I felt chill, and it was like wonderful. It was really nice.
If anyone's ever said the phrase "chill out" to you before, you're a candidate for feels.
Exactly. And guys, it's safe, it's natural, it relieves pain, nervousness, sleeplessness without harmful side effects, all that good stuff. But look, if you're like, well, all right, let me check out for myself, well then why don't you go to feels.com/banter. You're gonna get 50% off your first order with shipping, and there's a CBD hotline that you can call if you have any questions at all whatsoever. And that's awesome. And there's a little guide that tells you how much to take feeling certain ways and this or that. It's very easy to use. It kind of just simplifies the CBD experience as a whole, and we enjoy it.
Which isn't complicated to begin with.
Not at all.
But it's very nice, and you're in good hands if you have any questions. Like
Sure. So please go to feals.com/banter. That's feals.com/banter. Become a member. Get 50% off automatically taken off your first order with free shipping. Thank you so much to Feals.
Dude, halfway through that, it sounded like you said it comes with a little guy to help you.
And it comes with a man that'll help you.
It comes with a little guy.
Just some little guy. Every package comes with a little guy.
And if you're having trouble navigating the world of CBD, ask this little guy.
Everyone gets a little guy, and there's a little bit of food in there for him.
You do the rest.
The little guy likes lettuce. Guys, let's talk about a brand new sponsor. Really cool, really fun. We've heard from many of you that you have little rugrats running around. You got some children's and of your own that you play this podcast for in some strange way. But this company called KiwiCo is perfect for you if you're a parent, or if you're an uncle or an aunt or whatever. You got children in your life in some way. And by the way, I gotta be honest.
Yeah.
When we like hooked up with this company, they were like, "Do you have any kids?" And we're like, "No."
Like, who do you think you're talking to?
And
we
then
are the kids.
I was like, "I have nephews, and you have nieces, or you have like you." There's a lot of young children in your life in a legal, safe way.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Steve. And it's always good to make that perfectly clear.
Yeah, and so when they sent us a sample of what this KiwiCo stuff is, I was so delighted.
Yeah.
Because it's essentially you can build these things out of these really cool wooden pieces. It almost looks kind of steampunky and like kind of like handmade.
Dude, remember when you were in school and you would just read out of a book over and over again, but then every once in a while your science teacher would bring in something that you could be hands-on with?
Yeah.
Either making like a little volcano
or
doing
DNA
those Bunsen burner things where different chemicals burn different colors.
Yeah.
This is like that. This is like hands-on, simple activities that you can do with your kids or your nieces or nephew or whatever, and have a fun time learning about how things work.
It's learning too, which is very important. Like, I think, obviously for people like Mike and I think we retained more knowledge when it was kind of fun.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I think that's kind of universal. And I know it's like, well, not all of life is fun, so it can't all be that.
You know what can be?
This. And yes, science.
Have
definitely.
a kid who grows up believing in science by buying him
Right.
or her or they projects to do with you to learn about actually how things
And
work.
we got spring coming, Mike. It's spring. It's summer. It's whatever.
So good to learn about things during the spring.
And you get your kids to explore things around them and learn and get them curious about building and rainbows.
You're 100%. Dude, this is actually very fun. I haven't started to put this together, but they sent me
Yeah, Mike,
a
what'd you
lockbox.
get?
Dude, I love when they hit us up and they were like, okay, what do you think your kids would like? And I said, well, I would like the lockbox.
Did you choose?
I chose.
I didn't get to choose.
Well, they said, like, what's the age group of the
Oh,
kids
right.
getting the thing? And I'm like, 37.
Yeah, me? And that's the thing. Once they came in the mail, so Mike's got this mechanical lockbox, which
Yes.
is basically like a little safe, and it teaches kids how things work. Like, I don't know.
It teaches kids that sometimes you need to keep stuff in a safe.
And it helps them discover the mechanics behind everyday objects, the science of cooking, geography, and customs from new cultures, brand new art techniques, just really positive, hands-on, cool stuff. And the one I got sent, Mike, is a ukulele.
Like a full working
You
ukulele?
can build your own ukulele.
What?
And I cannot wait to do it.
You gotta do
and
it.
this is for kids.
You have to do it and you have to come in and play it. And then I want to look up
Exactly.
videos that have done it and see if
Yeah.
a small child has done it better than you.
I'm gonna build it, and then the next time we have a KiwiCo ad, I'm gonna share it.
You're going to sing the ad.
I'll sing the ad. Dude, but I just think it's so cool when something is for kids, but it sparks the interest of the big kids like
Yeah.
us. And so I think for our audience, if you have kids, this is awesome. If you don't have kids, this is awesome. You should check it out. It's really cool. So why don't you, do we have to talk about this really quick? You just cultivate your child's creativity. We talked about that. Do the part to encourage your children to be innovators. This is all stuff that we support.
Yeah.
You give kids cool things like this, they're going to learn how to build cool things, and then we're going to have really cool things in the future.
Yeah, think about how much cooler the lockboxes will be in
the
the
future.
future if you start them off young.
And the ukuleles, dude, that's crazy.
We're going to have all sorts of ukuleles that you could put your value on.
And it's, you know what's funny though, Mike? It does say there's something for kids of all ages. So, you know.
That is funny.
So it is kind of like, you know, they know that big kids like it too, which is
Yeah.
really cool. All right, well, here's the deal. You can step into spring and celebrate the season of discovery with a KiwiCo subscription. You get sent these building kits in the mail. How cool is that? And you get 30% off your first month plus free shipping on any crate line with code BANTER at KiwiCo.com. That's 30% off your first month at KiwiCo.com. Promo code BANTER. Thank you, KiwiCo. We love it. Genuinely.
Wholeheartedly.
Wholeheartedly.
From our
My
hearts.
whole goddamn big boy heart.
So are we ready?
Oh,
to
yeah.
jump into some H roads.
I also have a gift for you.
Okay, I'll take it.
And
Kevin has a gift. for
Kevin
you,
has a gift for me, but I don't know if you want that to be a show thing.
because it's illegal to have.
You just don't have to react. They
Okay.
don't care.
Is it illegal to have? Are they needle drugs?
It might be needle drugs.
Did Kevin smuggle
you my
needle
first.
drugs?
Well, Kevin's gonna give me his first. Okay.
I got you
Should-
from
From the Star Wars celebration, he got me a gift.
What is the Star Wars celebration?
It's a Star Wars convention
Uh-huh.
that is just Star Wars.
Okay.
So it's like panels and all sorts
It's
of
like
stuff.
Comic-Con for Star Wars.
this is a signed artwork.
A signed art.
Signed still
Signed still.
from Star Wars.
From Star Wars.
Signed by Mark Hamill. Stunt.
Mark Hamill's stunt double.
of him
Oh.
flying.
Whoa!
What? Wait a minute. This is really rad.
That's awesome, dude.
This is really rad.
Me and Ellie just died at that.
It's so funny because, dude,
That's beautiful.
it looks like he's doing like an acrobatic.
Oh, he got real hurt from that.
Yeah.
Does
so
he talk about
Colin's
it?
skeeping.
Yeah, dude, we were like just laughing at it like it was a joke, and then the people who sold it to us were like going on and on about Colin, this guy,
And how they know him
how
or
they
something?
know him and how
God, there's so many people that love. Dude, this is so rad. It's so rad and it's hilarious. And it's fucking awesome. Like, that's that guy.
Yep.
Dude,
Like,
that's
this is that guy
that's
right
the
there.
smartest thing to do if you're that guy.
Right?
Is exactly
Find the
that.
frame where you look the
The
coolest.
person said that he hates doing it. They have to like get him. They're like, can you just sign like 10 more?
Wow, he doesn't like signing
He doesn't
stuff.
like signing it.
What does he
So
do
it's
now?
rare.
Is he still a
I
stunt
think he's
guy?
still, unless he's too old.
Right, he might be too old. Damn. But this is like legit. Like, there's a certificate of authenticity.
Can I have that?
Yeah. Let me devalue this for you.
Can I touch it?
And then give you something of zero value.
Dude, I love that he doesn't like doing it.
I know, me too. That's great. I love that you learned that about it too.
They just drop him off a check for $10,000 a month.
This is a great gift, Kevin. I love it. It's very good. Okay, Mike.
What do you have to do to get one of these? You have to
I
be
think
there when
there's
he does it?
people that
That's why he hates it. There's 8 people in the house.
there's specific companies that you like give your thing to, and they'll do like extensive like forensic research on the signature and make sure it's authentic.
Man, I wish there was like a number on this.
I know.
For somebody that we could call. David
Well,
Finn.
we should scan that QR code.
It says a lifetime guarantee of authenticity. So in 50 years, this will still be signed by this guy. This
This is like an
autograph-
NFT.
Yeah. Peace and love. This autograph is guaranteed as authentic on behalf of the Celebrity Ink autographs by David Finn.
Okay, so David Finn is the guy that authenticated.
I need to talk to David Finn.
Yeah?
Scan the QR code.
David Finn comes over your house if you scan the QR code. You have to say his name 3 times and scan the QR code.
Celebrity autographs. Celebrity autographs. Dude, I need it for the soundboard. Just the sound of Simon snoring.
Let's get one clean.
Is that real?
Yeah.
That's happening right now?
You have to have that body to produce that sound. And that's a fact.
It's unique to that.
It's like a baked potato with fur. That could sniff your nosy, you.
Dude, I'm so happy. This guy's got some pretty cool autographs. Dude, playing it when anyone's talking about something they're interested in.
So anyway, I got a show at the world famous Hollywood Improv. Okay. On Friday night. 7 o'clock and 9:45. It's actually crowd work only, so.
Well, I'm on this guy's site, but whatever. I don't think we could actually get a hold of it. I mean, we could probably email him or something.
It can't be that hard to get in touch with that guy.
I mean,
Right now.
This is the kind of guy that's going to be like, I'm busy, and he's not.
I'm busy. I'm watching, give me a good
Star Wars
obscure
Christmas special?
celebrity. I'm watching Furnace and LaFawn from the 90s WWF sign a stack of 8x10.
Dude, okay. I have this gift for you, Mike. I don't know if you know this, but they have released some beloved characters from our childhood in Lego form. And they sell them in these little blind bags.
Are you talking about?
You sound like you're really passionate about it. Something I'm passionate about.
Are you talking about the Muppet
I'm
Legos?
talking about the Muppet Legos.
Tight.
So I bought a whole pack of 6 of them.
Tight.
And I got one double.
Uh-huh.
And I would like you to have it.
Thank you. Who is that? Oh, it's the Swedish Chef, dude. It's the Lego Swedish Chef that comes with a Happy Mater.
It's a happy tomato.
Fuck, I love it so much. And I love the Swedish Chef because, one, he reminds me of my dad because he talks and talks. It doesn't make any sense. And we have such good memories watching him on that Muppet Family Christmas because he has such a fun bit in it.
Mm-hmm.
And
his
I
human
love
hands.
him. With his very human hands. And we have the same nose.
Yeah. How come he's the only Muppet with human hands?
Is that right?
Yeah.
Everything I want to say after that is inappropriate and it doesn't feel right. Caught it. I'm glad we got that on
And
camera.
I got it.
And I caught it. Dude, I love it very
Isn't
much.
it great?
Thank you.
You're welcome, man. I hope you enjoy it.
Hurdy, dude.
And the turkey and the fern.
I bet if he completely shaved his head and eyebrows and hair and took off that hat and took off the nose, it would look like a fat belly with a belly button. It would look like a big fat. His head is like a beer belly.
You're right, because it's shaped like Homer.
Yeah.
Like his head is the Homer shape.
I love it. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, my friend. I hope you enjoy it for years to come. The dog ate it.
He thought that mater was a real mater.
I found out long ago, it's long way down the history road. History road. History road.
I'm sorry, baby. You're doing great. You're the best. Thank you.
Holy shit, dude.
Thank you for being here. Mike is gonna charge us for all these sounds, by the way.
They're NFTs.
Gorgeous, gorgeous girls listening to dogs snoring.
Love hearing dogs snore. Holy shit, man. That's so funny. Blowing out the snoring dog sound.
Fuck, man. Dude, I'm so excited about our record.
Dude, I'm so excited.
To
also.
have a deep... Imagine having a DB record and it has, like, plastic on it. And then you take it off and the vinyl, I think, is going to be some kind of colored vinyl.
Oh, it is?
It's either going to be, like, a red or, like, a speckled red. At least for the first 300.
Black and red is
Yeah,
great.
something like that.
That's cool.
I can't wait.
Damn. We should do Tic Tac colored ones for when we get to the Tic Tacs.
Dude, weird. I mean,
Bits.
the good thing is that we'll make, like, a volume of them if people like them. If they come
Right.
out and no one wants them, it's not going to matter.
Right.
But feasibly, in however many years, we could have, like, a little stack of, like...
Oh, dude, how funny is that?
I think it would
Like
be funny
in with
as
our
fuck.
other records.
Yeah.
That's so stupid and
I just
fun.
bought a new record player that hooks up to like a Bluetooth speaker. It's an Audio Technica non-spawn, but it hooks into your Bluetooth speaker, so you don't have to have like speaker wires running all over. And it's nice, and I love it.
I love it, dude. God bless. This History Road comes from Jorge, and it says the DB therapist.
Oh, you like that one? You like that one, little dad? You just a little dad, and this is your mouth.
I love how his face is like when he moves his
Can't
face from the
help it,
couch,
dude.
it's still stuck that way.
I think he doesn't even feel the couch under his face.
Like you see how his one eye open. Dude, have you he looks like he's exhausted.
but he does
nothing. How can you be so exhausted? Look at him, he can barely keep his eyes open.
Yeah.
He's just so
I think he's so
exhausted.
comforted by being
around activity. Yeah.
Or we exhaust him.
Or I think dogs just they need more energy.
Yeah.
Because they are, like in the wild, they needed to like be ready to get the fuck out.
And now we feed him, so it's like, where does the energy go?
And it's just, I mean, if all you had to do
Uh-huh.
all day was be cute and snuggle and eat food and then go for a little walk,
Some
wouldn't you
people are like
sleep
that.
all fucking day.
Some real
people
people
are
do
like
do that.
Yeah.
They get paid for
If
it.
that was you though, wouldn't you sleep all fucking day if that's all you had to do?
I guess, but I'd also be probably depressed and my heart would stop at some point. That's why we gotta
'Cause
keep
your
this one
heart
up and
would be
moving.
Because it'd be broke.
It would be inactive. You would have an inactive heart.
He died of inactive heart.
He d-
Does that mean he never fell in love?
his wife left him and he died of an inactive heart.
Inactive heart is my favorite Kenny Loggins song.
Dude, yes.
Jorge-
Inactive heart does sound like a... Sorry.
Right? Like inactive heart.
I'm
Like
out
a
of touch. Inactive heart.
Jorge says, "Hey, baby Beewees, live from the Digital View."
Caught one at the end.
Dude,
Caught a small.
It's. How do we get this boy here every Thursday forever?
Making drinks in the diner. Do you want some drinks when you come into the casino? Dress with me. does he?
Dude, Jorge's here, says, I'm here to ask if you guys are okay.
Oh.
I feel like I need to send someone over to you two boys. They are probably on their way over now. I think you boys in an institution would help society move forward.
Damn.
Anyway, little bits aside, my name is Jorge. I'm a clinical psychologist and have been listening to you both since Cloverfields and watched you both on SourceFed.
He was like, so I think that I'm qualified to say that you both
need
should
to
be
go-
out.
You need to go to a hospital. Check yourself into a hospital. You're sick.
Yes. Also, you can't just play around and say that if you're licensed.
What if a professional hit you up and said, you need to go to a hospital, you're sick?
That's what's happening right now.
But like...
I've had doctors say that to me before.
But what if it's just someone who's been listening to you since and watching you?
Yeah. And
It's a
I've come to
doctor.
it took me 12 years
And they're like,
to...
I don't even need to be your doctor to know that you need to go to a hospital.
Yeah,
You're
you don't
sick.
need to fill out that pack of paper that's like your medical history.
Would you? Yeah.
I know.
Would you trust that guy and just go check into a hospital?
No, not if I have stuff to do or else
Yeah,
hungry.
I'm kind of busy too.
Does he have a reason?
He says, I've been listening to you both since Cloverfields and watched you both on SourceFed. I even went to a pre-screening of 10 Cloverfield Lane and met you both.
Remember that?
This was a while ago, but I was the one with the bootleg Cloverfield shirt.
I remember that. I don't remember him, but I remember that shirt.
In my defense, you guys didn't have merch yet, so I had someone make me a shirt.
Yeah, sounds like when we go to the hospital, you'll be hearing from Saul.
Yeah, that's right. You get Slippin' Jimmy.
Dude, that's the next spinoff. It's us, but Saul is our
Is our lawyer.
and it's called You're Gonna Hear from Saul.
We just gotta get Chris to put us in the last episode of Better Call Saul.
Why hasn't anyone just put us in the back of something yet?
I don't know. We're getting there. We're close. I can feel it.
Closer feels.
Can you feel it, Kevin?
Kevin, make something
Make a goddamn movie already
amazing,
and put us in,
finally,
piece of shit.
and put us in the background.
You ungrateful fuck.
Kevin, we earned $150 to stand in the background. of something
rat
you make for a
fuck.
day.
Just have us in the background so we can make you laugh and stuff.
I think what's hurting your career is putting us in focus in the front.
Yeah, you gotta put us in the background. I think that's what this guy's getting at. You guys need to stop being in charge of your own thing.
Yeah.
Where you have complete creative control.
Yeah. So I'm excited about the rest of this now.
It says, also, I was around to see the ladies after the movie fight the theater workers for shirts. Remember that? The shirt.
People are so horny about shirts.
They're so horny for free shirts.
Yeah.
I also remember that I was able to talk to Mike, and I even asked him if he would sign my shirt.
And I refused to take off my sunglasses, and I spit on his pad of paper.
Exactly. I'm glad you did that. This is his villain origin story.
Yeah, and he didn't like it.
He agreed, but before even signing, he immediately ran away from me. He went up the theater stairs, and I stood there surprised and confused, but then I realized he was looking for something, and I think at that point he forgot about me. LOL. Anyway, this moment could have been my villain origin story.
Huh. Listen, if I ran away from you randomly,
There's a reason.
there was a more important thing going on. I wouldn't just run away and stand in the corner and stay still until you forgot about me.
I've seen you stick around and say hi to everybody.
Oh, of course. And if I'm running, like, you got to give me a
Something's
reason to run.
Yeah. I often listen to this podcast right before my sessions with clients.
Dude, you're the one.
This guy needs to go to the hospital. You're the sick one. We're the victims. You're sick, sir.
Dude, imagine. So I'm the therapist, and I have my headphones in.
Yeah.
When I put this headphone in, just start pressing buttons. on
Okay.
that thing. Okay, what do I have? I have a 2:30. Robert Gibson coming in at 2:30. One of my favorite clients. Time to get ready.
It's been
Everybody watching my update right now.
Okay, Robert, let's talk about your mother. And today we're going to talk about your mother. Man, imagine that.
I love it. That's insane.
That is insane. I don't think we're healthy.
And lately, I've been thinking of introducing horn sounds in my sessions so things lighten up a bit. Ha ha ha. Not
Fuck.
really,
Dude.
but I think it would be hilarious.
If you were like, I think I finally realized that I was. Thank you, Steve. I think I was finally realized that when I think about it, I was molested at my daycare. What? Why'd you?
And then that make it kind of fun for a second before we get into the real dark stuff. Just wanted to make you laugh.
And before we deal with that,
Sorry to distract
we're
you.
gonna. I'll do this.
I'm sorry to distract you. And why don't you go ahead and grab those tissues right there? Those are the ones you can use.
Honky, honky. Every time you grab.
Sounds like you blow your nose. It sounds like your nose is blowing funny.
Yeah. No, I think you need to. I don't think horns are the answer. I don't think those are
maybe
appropriate.
for some people, but we'll see.
It's a clown.
To all the people listening to this, if this even gets in the podcast, Steve and Mike are not mentally ill and cleared of all potential diagnosis.
How can I trust them?
Diagnoses. They are not in danger. Please, this is a serious message. They are not a danger to anyone. That's a professional saying we're not a danger to anyone.
My money don't jiggle jiggle. It folds.
Love the podcast, and Mike, I'll be seeing you at the Improv this Friday.
I love it. What a great organic advertisement for the
And he's
show.
gonna be there, so you should.
Nice.
And he put his number down, but you should just talk to him.
If you bring that T-shirt, I'll have you taken away.
we'll have Bob Odenkirk arrest him.
Somebody call Bob Odenkirk.
Wait a minute, Ryan Faroki sent an email.
How long ago? Like 10 years ago.
10 years ago, he says, "I'm so sad about this job. I hate it." Please, this is serious.
The subject of this email is I hate editing
This is
this
a serious
podcast.
message. If you receive this, let's talk about it right away.
Yeah.
If you don't respond, I'll know you don't care.
What if it says like, don't tell Kevin I said this.
Don't read it around Kevin. I saw him steal some pens from Mike's office.
Oh, you steal my
He stole
what are
his
they called?
favorite
My
pen.
Uniballs?
Yeah, he's stealing his Uniballs. Ryan says you like. Ryan says, you've likely seen this, but just in case you haven't, H. John Benjamin's jazz music. I present to you...
Yeah, somebody sent
You
us
know
this
about
already,
this?
I think.
H. John Benjamin of Archer and Bob's Burgers playing piano on his jazz album with the jazz band he hired. Note, he 100% cannot play the piano.
Dude, that is such a fucking funny
It's so
thing to
funny.
do. To hire
A full band.
a full band of jazz musicians and to just sit down at an instrument and take lead and have no
Try to
working knowledge of
jam.
that instrument. That's so fucking funny.
And everyone just has to keep playing.
Imagine the face, like sunglasses, cigarette hanging out of the mouth,
Just
like
feeling it.
expressionless, like really in
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Herbie
sweating.
Hancock.
All right, let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. This song's called I Can't Play Piano, Part 1. Dude, that's so good.
Dude, that's such a fucking funny idea.
It's hilarious. Dude, imagine playing this in a coffee shop.
How do you not like? So I'm guessing they're all recording this together and they have live mics. How are you not like dying?
They're probably... They might be annoyed by it because they're like real
No, they're getting
musicians.
paid.
I guess that's true.
They know what it is. No one hired those people and was like, just so you know,
Right.
yeah,
Right.
this is gonna be maybe the best
This
thing
is
you've
his
ever been a part
Make-A-Wish.
of.
You have to behave.
He just does this. Somebody put a piano under my hands.
He does this all day if you
Yeah.
put a piano in
If
there.
this was on vinyl, I would buy this.
It might be.
I'm sure it is.
It's called
would it
John-
be in the jazz section?
John Benjamin Jazz Daredevil.
Fuck, that's so funny. Scrap, whap, whap, scrap, whap, scrap, whap, whap, wow. Dude, that's the new thing. I'll pretend that I'm in the horn section, but I'll just use my mouth. Squeed up.
Megan sends in a Bishop Spit Road.
Are we gonna learn more about it?
I really hope so.
Do they really? Will you send me a link? Do you pull that up?
It's on vinyl? Oh, great.
I need it bad.
Imagine putting that on at a nice dinner party or something.
Dude, imagine getting a check if you're John Benjamin for like $50,000 a year because you made that.
Right.
That's great.
It's brilliant.
You know how hard I tried in music?
I know, and it's so simple. It's so simple.
Yeah.
Megan says, Bishop Spit Road. Hi, boys. My name is Megan. In regards to Bishop Spit, one definition of spit is a long, thin piece of land that sticks out into water.
Oh, nice.
So that's what it is. Between sleed ooze and ham ooze in a marsh. What? Nearby is a nature preserve called Bishop Saltings.
Which is a what?
Oh no! He's like, what's that? That's
Dude,
not normal
imagine you're like fully relaxed and then you wake up because there's a sound and everyone in the room is looking at you
Laughing.
at all times.
and laughing also.
I'm sorry, you got your privacy time.
I'm sorry. I know you're exhausted and you need your sleep.
I know we walked you around the block this morning.
Nearby is a nature preserve called Bishop Saltings. That's all I got. Love you guys. Please keep me cry with laughter. Making me cry with laughter.
Please keep crying me
Please
with
make
laughter.
me cry.
Dude, I loved it. Thank you.
Mina sends an email. Mina from Dracula says...
Mina's my favorite Christopher Columbus ship.
the Mina.
The Mina.
Almost convicted of a felony while listening to DB.
Not our fault. I'll say it right off the bat.
We need Chris McCaleb back to give us legal advice.
Better
Mike
call
and-
Chris.
Dear Mike and Steve, my name is Mina. It's pronounced like Tina, but with an M. Anyways,
Dude, thank you, dude.
don't say my name. Did you think I was going to say Minna? Oh, yeah, Minna.
Mina's my favorite fish tea.
This is my friend Mina.
Minus. Minna the bear.
The Mina. She might not come over.
Minna is the number after 8.
Anyway, don't say my name. I'm a longtime born boy and first time horn honk.
Horm?
Over the past year and a half, I've listened to every episode of this Bop It cast multiple times because you two are always able to drown out the other voices in my head or make them laugh along with me.
That's interesting. Ask the psychiatrist if that's possible.
The psychiatrist should hear this episode.
Jealous mommy that you want to talk to the psychiatrist.
So Mummy really needs someone to talk to. So thank you for keeping me company during the many hours it took to feel like myself again.
Oh,
Anyways, tomorrow, June 3rd, is my birthday.
Fuck
What is
yeah.
that? What's today?
happy birthday! It's
Tomorrow's
June
June
2nd.
3rd. Yeah, so happy birthday. It's your birthday.
Yes.
And I'll be at Mike's Surrounded show all by myself
Get the fuck out of my asshole!
on her birthday.
This is awesome.
You
All
gotta
by
sing her
yourself.
happy
You're gonna
birthday.
get got so
You
bad.
better sit in the circle.
You gotta sit in the circle,
You
dude.
got to.
I'll buy you if you're listening to this, which you are.
Mina.
Thank you, Mina. I know I'm gonna forget your name tomorrow, but if you remind me, I will get you dessert on me.
That's nice.
At the Surrounded show.
That's nice.
Yes.
I'll
put your dessert on me at the Surrounded show.
And then will you sing happy birthday to her?
Yes.
I love that.
I will buy you birthday bond me at the Surrounded show.
So she's gonna be at your Surrounded show all by herself.
I love it.
Saying because that's how I like to spend my birthdays.
Fun, sad and fun.
And on Saturday, I'll be going to Disneyland with some classmates.
Hell yeah.
Which is pretty much like meeting Steve. Yeah. So if you'd like to call me and wish me a happy birthday, here's my number, presumptuous. And I'd also tell the History Road.
Ding.
And I'll tell the History Road much better than over email. But in case I don't answer or you just don't want to call me, here's my history road.
It's her birthday and she already has a ticket to the show.
Yeah, you're already getting all sorts of good shit. Going to Disneyland on Saturday? Shit.
I'm saying you should call her, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We'll see. Wait, well, let's read the history road, and then we'll see if we
Oh, I thought
have a
that was
reason
it.
to call her.
Oh,
call
never
her.
mind.
Yeah.
You're already taking up too much time.
The history road is here if it's good, if there's something to ask about it. We'll
Yeah.
call. Back in January, I was flying to San Diego from North Carolina. As a 22-year-old born boy, I thought it was going to feel like a coming-of-age movie.
Like you were going to fuck someone in your car?
To move across the country, but I was actually just stressed out. The anxiety plus the turbulence and the bonkers DB episode I was listening to.
Dude, that's when you're on a plane and you feel turbulence and somebody doing that.
Someone on the plane doing that.
Somebody
On the
stomping
wing.
the plane.
And the bonkers DB episode I was listening to all combined to create a goblin in my stomach. And the goblin was re-cooking the food in my tummy on a stovetop.
That's gross.
I had to poop. Bad.
walked away. I had to drop an anvil in the bathroom.
But no worries, I got an aisle seat for this exact reason. Someone was using the lavatory, but hey, no worries. I simply waited patiently, and by the time the man opened the door and stepped out the bathroom, I was already standing and walking towards the lavatory.
What was that? Word? That
What
camera makes that noise?
Camera exploded? What's that smoke?
Can you make it more? Can you smoke it more?
Kevin ran to that camera to try to fix it.
We got a mic on Kevin's feet. What? There's one underneath there if you need it. I mean, if you need it.
Bang, dang, dang. I waited patiently, and by the time the man opened the door and stepped out of the bathroom, I was already standing and walking towards the lavatory. I saw him wave to his friend to come to the lavatory, but it was too late. I was already standing with a poo-poo stomach, which meant that the next time I sat down, it had to be on a toilet. So I passed the waving man and enter. I used the bathroom as it was intended. And because of the intensity of my poop, I wipe everything down, every surface after I'm finished, just for peace of mind. But because of the smell and the lack of any fragrance spray, I was never going to leave it in a better place than I came in. So be it. Is it a crime to have smelly poops? Nope, we are all guilty of it.
No, everyone has smelly poops.
Everyone.
I think Outkast said that.
Yeah.
I know you like to think that your poops don't smell, but lean a little bit closer, see, roses, yeah, everyone's poop smells. I'm Outcast. Outcast 3000 saying that.
Outcast 3000. Shortly after I sit back down, the stewardess comes up to me and asks, "Were you just using the lavatory?" So then I think to myself, is it really a crime to have smelly poops? Am I being confronted because I pooped so smellily on a plane? How humiliating is this? Can everyone smell it? In this quick second, I was reminded of the history road of the guy who shit himself on the plane. I answer her honestly, yes, I was in the bathroom, and she completely floors me with her next question. Were you smoking in there? I tell her absolutely not, with shock and whiplash. I love that movie. Did my poop smell like cigarette
Shock
smoke?
and Whiplash was the name of that toy that shot sparks.
That's the one. The two guys. She tells me that the smoke detector might be malfunctioning and that the captain might have to put my name in his report, but not to worry about it. As she leaves, I'm totally worrying about it. I remember another story someone told me about how on the way back from Miami during spring break, a sorority girl vaped in the bathroom and the stewardess told her that the police would be waiting for her when they landed.
Dude, that's a good reminder. Please come to the sorority crowd work show.
That's right.
Tonight at 7
Bring
and
your vape
9:45.
friend. Your vape friends.
Bring your vape friends.
Bring your vaped friends. Despite the fact that pooping caused this whole problem, I was very glad that I had already pooped. Otherwise, I would have shit myself right then and there.
So she pooped, and then the captain was like, I'm going to have to write this up.
She pooped, and then the stewardess came over and said, flight attendant came over and said, were you smoking in there? And they said no, and then that was that. But, okay, hold on, it's not done yet. The DB episode I was listening to faded in the background as I prayed earnestly to God that the captain's report wasn't just a nickname for the no-fly list. Then I did some recon to find out the guy before me's seat number, so I could rat him out the instant the stewardess made eye contact with me again. But 15 minutes later, the stewardess taps on my shoulder from behind and tells me that the man confessed and that she was glad I was being honest. That's the whole story. Thank you, gentlemen, again for everything, Mina.
So the man who went into the bathroom before was smoking. Whoa. That's sad.
Yeah.
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 Man, nicotine really got a hold on some of these baby boys and girls.
I don't want to call this person, but when you see them tomorrow, Mike, I want you to ask them if it smelled like smoke in there when they went in.
When you were shitting.
Yeah. When you fell from heaven.
Dude, and you were shitting? She said she shit, right?
Yeah.
So you're in there for a long time. I bet the guy who smoked was like, thank goodness, this person's going to drop dirt eggs and cover up the smell, and they're in there forever. So if they do think it's someone, it's them.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn. But I'm glad they confessed too. That's nice.
Don't smoke in general, and then don't smoke in the bathroom.
All right, let's do one more.
Okay.
Nate says, I love you from prison.
Call him.
Hello, Bike and Sleeve. I'm a correctional sergeant at a maximum security prison in NorCal.
Damn, dog.
So I witness a lot of whoopsies
Oh, no.
during a typical shift.
I feel like you're not allowed to say that. We're not allowed to have that information.
My latest incident involved multiple inmates battering each other with food trays in the dining hall.
Damn.
Typical Thursday.
Damn.
These are just aggressive boys. After everything calmed down, my supervisor and I gathered staff for an after-action review.
Mm-hmm.
My lieutenant wasn't in a great mood, so he finished his not-so-encouraging statement with, quote,
This has been...
maybe everyone should pay more attention to seating assignments so that we don't have another con versus con food fight.
And then he stands up. Everyone's dead silent and a little nervous for their job. And he goes, Con versus Con was my favorite.
My favorite Nicolas Cage movie.
My favorite movie starring Godzilla dressed as King Kong.
It was Nicolas Cage versus Godzilla. Con Air versus Kong.
Nicolas Cage in a plane.
Con versus Kong.
With other celebrities versus King Kong.
Cons versus Kong.
Yeah.
A bunch of inmates versus
Fight,
King Kong.
fist fight King
Yeah, they're like
Kong.
all over him,
They
punching
hit him with trays and shit.
They're like hanging off.
Dude, and they have to fly, they have to manufacture a giant lunch tray.
Yeah.
And hang it from a plane driven by Nicolas Cage and hit it and swing it and hit King Kong.
And then like shank him with the little knife, the prison
Fuck,
knife.
man. Fuck. Hope everybody's okay.
As soon as he was done talking, I immediately followed up with Con Food Fighting is my favorite disco song from the 70s. Mm-hmm. The whole room laughed, including my boss.
That's funny.
So I scored some points and boosted morale thanks to you. Not fired yet.
Great job.
Wow, he killed the moment of tension
Right.
with a fun joke.
By dismissing the problem at hand
Yeah.
to make a joke.
Yeah.
That's called deflection. That's a deflection
Deflection
style.
and morale.
Boosting morale.
Deflection via morale. My favorite Disney villain. Boys, I can't tell you how thankful I am to have your show in my weekly routine and frequently on my mind. My sister Maddie got me hooked on the show since the Backyard Chicken days.
Thank you, Maddie.
And it is such a lighthearted, honest removal from the negative environment I work in. Please know you are making a positive difference in people's lives. And as always, shout out to those lost in the digital void. Much love, Nate Montoya.
That was for you, Nate. No. You moved the microphone. The microphone placement's off.
Nate, thank you so much. That's awesome. Thank you for the work you do. My goodness. Also, we have... So, Chad, really quick, sent a thing. I'm not going to read his whole email, but I think we got an ending to this Pat Sajak Scooby-Doo impression. We got a continuation.
Okay.
Remember we heard just the end of it?
And it was very
in
bad?
the last episode. It was really funny because he goes, "Let me tell you something." And he goes, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa." Remember? It was last week.
Yeah. Yes. Why are you upset?
I felt like you weren't. I felt like you didn't
No, I
remember.
know. I'm on board.
Anyway,
You got so mad at me real fast.
I after that fight in the cafeteria, I'm ready to join. So here's the rest of it, I guess. It happens at 45 seconds in this video. So let's go to 45
Oh, right.
seconds.
We needed an ending to the story.
Yeah. Let's see. Someone was just recording it off of TV.
I'll take an S.
There you go, we got one. $500 for each of the two S's.
I'd like to solve.
Well, you know, if you solve, there's a $7,000 jackpot. Go ahead.
Shaggy and Scooby-Doo.
Whoa!
Wow!
Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. I have just one thing to say to you. That's $8,000.
Dude, there was some, we call it sweetening in the biz.
It's awkward.
That got a little sweetened at the end, had to have. Because that was an awkward.
It's so awkward.
That was super awkward, so you know the laugh wasn't a
Right.
great laugh. And they got to end the show.
Yeah, they probably added
Anyway,
clapping in
Join
there.
us next week.
Yeah. Because we'll do the next show. Fuck!
Fuck, wish I didn't do that. And we'll be here on Tuesday.
Why did do it?
Ruby-doo.
All right, well, thank you, Chad, for sending that in.
Yeah, very helpful, Chad.
Yeah, we got the end of that thing in there.
I knew it was weird. I knew it would have gotten even weirder after that.
Yeah, it was awkward. I love it. I think the whole clip is worth it.
I want even more. I
Me
want
too.
to like look at the people
Yeah.
hearing it.
Everyone is pretty awkward in the moment.
I'm curious as to what the producer cut to after
Yeah.
that. I have more
Yeah,
questions.
we just want the whole episode.
Yeah.
Let's watch the whole episode in VR someday.
I want the Da Vinci Code of that, but it's just based on that
You want
awkward
to
interaction.
enhance.
Yeah.
Zoom in and enhance
Yeah.
this bit.
Yeah.
All right, well, guys, thanks for listening to the show. What a
man.
fun time.
What a monumental show. We had Simon. Thank you, Simon, for being
Simon.
here.
Best
Our brand new
guest.
producer, Kevin's
Kevin.
here, making sure the shit doesn't go off the rails, even though it does, regardless of who else is in the room. Thank you for being here to support us through so many different episodes. And we're so excited to bring you this vinyl, start of this vinyl collection that's best of. And we hope that you go pre-order that on dynamicbanter.clothing. There's some leftover t-shirts from the last drop, so pick those up if you want them. Thank you so much for all the people already on the way as we speak, as you're hearing this, to the Surrounded Crowdwork show at the Hollywood Improv Lab.
Taking a shower, looking nice.
Anyone in a correctional facility kind of making sure things are quiet, thank you to you. Thank you to anyone trying to explain why they're laughing so hard on a bus based on the
Or a plane.
or a plane. Thank you, Steve.
And thank you, Ryan Faroki.
Thank you,
and
Ryan.
Leia, Princess Leia.
Princess Leia Shabarge.
El DeBarge.
She yelled at me so hard. for
Really?
fucking- yeah.
That's so funny.
Thank you, Chrissy Chazet, for helping us with. She's gonna hate it. She's gonna hate it so much.
I love it. It's
But-
a good shout out.
Yes.
But thanks to everyone who makes this show good. And thank you, Mike. And thank you, Headgum and Kevin and everybody. And we'll see you next season on Dynamic Banter.
We hope you enjoyed the very final episode of
Dynamic.